Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Aaron Nola starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Kipnis, the runner at third with no outs. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, number 13. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. Bellinger's off and running. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. D-Row, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Too high. 1-2. Buehler has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Barnes is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Dodgers out in front 2-0. Next up for Los Angeles, number 13. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The Phillies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 7, catcher.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Walker Buehler. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Count remains 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Buehler is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Herrera is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, center fielder, Kevin.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Now The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Herrera on third. Pilar over at second. Alfaro on at first with two down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Phillies leave him loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's one away. One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number two.
The right fielder, number 66.
Ready for another chance. Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Puig has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. fourth home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Riding in once again, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. In now, J.P. Crawford. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, the 248th of his career. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. The 3-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Michael Franco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies 1. Now at the plate, number 13. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayes will wait on it. 1 down.
The batter, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Ball 1.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. And he fouls this one off. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in, Odubel Herrera set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's one down now.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. waiting on it is Toles. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 54.
In now is Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies 1. Number 24 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 24.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped up. Seager is calling for it. He's got it one away. So now Carlos Santana is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw, waste.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Sanchez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the sixth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1. The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. 1-1. Here it comes. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Hoskins going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Austin Hayes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, Austin Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Not close. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Popped him up. Barnes over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 home. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is taken high, but for a called strike 3. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Garrett Hampson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Garrett Hampson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hampson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 home. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit out towards second. Pereira scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies 1. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 46.
So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 lifted in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Two and 1 the count to Pilar. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Up around the face.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just missed with a breaking ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pilar stands at first with 1 out. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, he misses ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Alex Claudio will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Alex Claudio.
Aaron Altair will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Aaron Altair.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. First and second now, one man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike. On the season, Crawford is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No outs, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. 1 down. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The Phillies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Number 13.
So striding forward now, number 13, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard to third. There is Franco. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 1. So now Carlos Santana. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's out number one.
The right fielder, number 18,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Line drive to center field. Poles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-1. So stepping in, Austin Barnes. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Juan Lagares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Corey Seager. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Toles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And that misses 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Franco will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 1. Yimi Garcia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Yimi Garcia.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Garcia, 30 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a sinker. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. Bellinger waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-0 home. Gets a swinging strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler wins his 3rd of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.